Welcome Scorpio, this is your July 20th to July 26th forecast, and we have two transits that are going to be the most influential for you this week, starting with the Sun being opposite Pluto on July 24th, and then we also have the Moon being conjunct the Pleiades star system and Taurus, and that's going to be on July 20th. So I said that a little bit backwards there, but Pleiades Moon conjunction 720, and then the Sun being opposite Pluto on 724. And those transits are going to highlight your spiritual growth and development. So emotional depths meet ancestral lineage. Old soul patterns may be revealed as a part of this process, and you're being guided to dive more deeply into those water-based ancestral offerings. So whether it's swimming, bathing, or releasing tears even, as energetic clearing. So any of the things that you do to clear your energy, you're being guided to do that at this time. So it's really a continuation of last week's message to incorporate water into your cleansing process, your self-care practices in some way. So we also have the King of Wands showing up here, as well as the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So this is you, I feel like, you placing focus on your finances as well as love and the things that you are passionate about. So anything else that is creates and ignites passion for you is what you will likely be focused on this week, in addition to that spiritual growth and development here. So it's looking like there's many areas coming out here for you, and they're all ones that you feel passionate about and you want to work on and are a priority to you. So let's look at some obstacles here. So we do have the Seven of Wands. So it is like you may be moving forward like very quickly here and don't necessarily have the plan figured out here, and you don't have to have the full plan detailed out here. But you may need to reconsider a couple things here that would be beneficial to your growth. And if you know those things, absolutely jot them down, because that's what's being brought up here. The things that you know to do, that's your plan. That's part of your inspired action that you should be taking, and that's what you're being guided to do. And the plan will fall together. Everything else, the rest will come to you as you are taking inspired action, basically. So that's definitely something that you need to hear. Like, you don't have to have it all figured out. It's like, just if you're inspired to increase your spiritual growth and development and learn more, raise your frequency. If you're inspired to reorganize your finances and increase your generational wealth and set that financial foundation, make it stronger, then take inspired action towards that based off of what feels good to you and the things that you're thinking about and inspired to do at this time. Also with love, if you feel inspired to date, to open yourself up, to connect more deeply with your current partner, whatever these areas are, take those first couple steps is what this is saying here. We also have the Five of Wands coming up here. So there may also be like just you feeling like it's difficult. It's a difficult task, a difficult hill to climb. It may be challenging for you. There may be some conflict management that needs to happen here, so you could come into some contrast depending on how you're applying this. So from a spiritual perspective, it could be like just different beliefs and values that are coming up that you're deciding between, like what works for you, what doesn't work for you, what makes sense, what doesn't. So you may come into those conflicting ideas and philosophies, and you may need to figure out, like, okay, within your own mind, what makes sense and what is true for you. Obviously, from a romantic perspective, this could be some contrast that you encounter with your partner, or as you're trying to work on some things, work on some goals, or just in your everyday daily routines. And from a financial perspective, a career perspective, this could be you needing to take another look at the budget and refine your budgeting goals and plans, or just work toward conflict management in the workplace. So if there are things that come up, you experience some contrast there, then it's time to pull out those conflict management skills, like to help you resolve those things that come up. So what else is going to come up here as a challenge? So we also have the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, absolutely with the, and it could be like you giving your time, your money, support in some way. So this is really like about your resources and you encountering contrast as it comes to managing those resources. And again, you can apply that in any area, and even from a spiritual perspective, there could potentially, again, like be those ideas, philosophies that you're straggling between, trying to figure out for yourself, that you'll be faced with working through. Because there may be like some conflicting ideas there, or it may bring out more questions for you as you're learning. That's a good underlying. Okay, so we do have that need to gain introspection, to take the time to, replenish your cup, to process the things that you're learning, to truly understand what it is that you need to do. And again, I'm seeing this in many different perspectives. So whether it's love or spiritual growth or career, there is this need for you to take a little bit of a respite, to figure out what's important to you, to figure out who you are, to figure out what you want. Okay. We also have the Three of Wands. So I feel like this is also a message here about releasing anything that's not serving you, that's not providing any value to you as well. And there may also be a need for you to set some goals and to start taking inspired action towards them. So as a part of this process, again, you don't need to have like everything detailed out. The universe brings you the opportunity. So the universe has the how. You just identify the what. Okay. So you may even struggle with that a little bit, and that's okay. So just bring in that clarity. Like we talked about last week, there is clarity coming through to you, information. So this could also be like when you are taking those moments of self-care and focusing on your meditative practices or your other self-care practices, for you to receive downloads. You may be receiving downloads, messages, codes. There may also be signs and synchronicities. I'm not going to say may. There are signs and synchronicities happening in your external environment as well that can help you to understand the steps to take along your path. Because when you surrender and you just allow the universe, allow life to flow through you, things come to you. The opportunities, the ideas will come to you in some way, form, or fashion. And it is truly up to you to decide, oh, you know what? Yes, I'm going to grasp that idea. I'm going to execute it, or I'm going to take that opportunity to partner or collaborate with this person, or I'm going to invest in that area or stock or service or product or business. I'm going to look for a more fulfilling job, whatever these things are. Those ideas for inspiration will come to you, or the actual opportunities will present themselves. Okay, so I'm hearing like don't overthink things. Just have some ideas, have a goal in mind of what you're intending. But again, you must allow the universe to provide to you exactly what you need at the right times along your journey, because it is ultimately about the journey. It's not even about getting to that goal. Because did you ever notice, like, once you actually accomplish something and get there, then you're like, this is wonderful. This is great. I'm proud of myself. I accomplished this. I didn't know I had it in me. And what's next? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It might just be me, but that's kind of how I feel. So I have to remind myself at times to really like sit in that victory, sit in that success, and be appreciative for it and be grateful for it. And take that moment to express gratitude. And when I say express, that's about it coming from within to the universe, putting it out there. Not like, I am thankful for writing that down. I mean, you absolutely can. That's wonderful to do that. But I'm talking about like feeling it. So the universe knows, because the universe connects with your feelings. Okay? So sit in that feeling of accomplishment, of appreciation, of gratitude. Okay? So see, I didn't got off track here. So let me get back to where we were. So let's look at your approach here. Okay, so I feel like you are open and inviting and wanting to expand your consciousness and grow and connect with others. So that is really wonderful to see here. I also feel like you want harmony in the home environment, and you're willing to work towards that as well. So that is wonderful. Also, you will come to clarity. I'm hearing that, like, just the unsurety as it relates to the spiritual component is just temporary. It's you figuring out and finding new philosophies and watching new videos and receiving new information, and then you're just processing it, and it's just taking a moment for you to process it. So there's nothing like significant or major there. You know, that's for many of you, but I don't know why I needed to say that. So it's not that you're just in spiritual peril or anything. It's like you're figuring things out. You're learning along the way. And that's the best way to do it, because if you just received everything all at one time, like, there's really no purpose in having the life and having this experience. So, all right, rest, relaxation coming up here again as well. So you may also be viewed by others as sort of just being in a little bit of a relaxed state. And you may also be viewed as, they may see that you are conflicted in some way. So you may be just like a little more quiet, or maybe not want to hang out, or, you know, just wanting to chill and relax and, you know, replenish and refill your cup at this time. So, you know, just that slight little, you know, going within the shell is noticed. Okay. And that's neither good nor bad. It's just, the clarity, the truth here. So you can do with that and anything that you need to, because I think for some, you may want to, for the individuals that you care about and you want to know, you may feel comfortable with sharing, like, yeah, you know, I just got a lot on my mind here, you know, nothing's going on, just thinking about some things, you know, something to that effect. So they know, like, it's not them, it's not anything that they did. All right, but again, that's just, you know, if that resonates with you and in your environment. So what else? Okay, so wonderful. So we do have a lot of love out in the external environment. And also, I want to confirm again, because I think we did say this in the last reading last week, that, yeah, there's definitely love available to you if that's something that you're desiring here. Okay, so just so you know that it is coming up here again. And if you are in a partnership, there's opportunity for you to strengthen that bond, to be more unconditionally loving to each other, to spend more time together, to delve more deeply into topics that help you to grow your bond. Okay? And have those types of experiences. All right, so let's look at guidance here. So we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, the Five of Pentacles. Okay, and so I feel like immediately there's a strong message here of, like, don't take things too seriously in love. And obviously you have to apply that to your situation in the best way that fits for you. But if you need to infuse creativity and be playful and enjoy yourself, you know, have those dates nights, or have those philosophical discussions that, you know, allow you both to just explore each other's mind and explore the universe and your ideas, just whatever it is that allows you to have a good time and enjoy yourself is what you're being guided to do. So definitely just incorporate more fun and creativity in that relationship. Okay. And if you're not with anyone and you're not desiring love, then this is for you. Find some fun things to do, basically, is what I'm hearing here. Okay, so there's definitely opportunity out there for love if you're desiring that. So also for those of you that aren't desiring it and you're just going to incorporate and infuse more fun into your day, this is also about you connecting more deeply within to source, to your higher self, to your guides, so that you're receiving more messages. And you also may be working on expanding your psychic gifts, your other esoteric talents and gifts that you do have. So you giving more love to yourself, giving more attention to yourself is helping you to grow in those areas as well. Okay? All right, so let's see what else we have here. So we have messages from Spirit, unbroken connection. So that is that confirmation that there's definitely signs and synchronicities happening. You're being divinely led and guided, but that's really just a nudge. You still have free will and you are deciding what path you go, what your destiny is, but there is that divine guidance that's there to support you and be there for you and provide unconditional love in the process. But again, just look out for those messages and allow yourself to be open to receive them. What else? So we have help, support in your community. So thank you so much. And I know we talked about that definitely last week, but I'm not sure if I mentioned that this week as well earlier here. I don't remember, but yeah, definitely Soul Family is here for you as well. So if you haven't gotten the chance to find a community, absolutely, if you feel comfortable and inspired, make that a priority, because there's some wisdom and knowledge out there that you're going to find, and you're also going to find like-minded individuals, like-minded souls, Lightworkers, Starseeds. You may even find those that have the particular mission that you have as well, that you're going to connect with. Okay. All right. What else? So we have 2 here. So we have enlightenment. Wonderful, because that is what we're ultimately talking about here and what you're being guided to do as a part of this process. That's the journey that you're on. And I'm hearing like, yeah, there's a lot of messages, there's a lot of information. So if you feel like this isn't happening for you, then that is not true. And it's time for you to connect more deeply within so that you are able to recognize those messages and you are connected with your intuition and you're allowing that to support you in your decision-making processes and how you go about your day. We also have truth, revelations, and understanding. Wonderful. Okay. So that is a really great point to bring out here. So this is like all clarity, all truth, the light being shown on all areas. The ego and you being able to process that, to balance that, and to let go of anything that's not helping you to progress, anything that's not helping you to evolve and helping you to achieve and accomplish goals that you have. Let go of those things. Okay. Wonderful. So let's see, what else do we have here? Do not lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. Okay, so this may be a specific message for someone that you need to absolutely hear. With greater awareness, you will find the answers you're looking for. Okay, I mean, we just said that with you connecting more deeply within to get those answers that you need, because absolutely the messages as well as the signs and synchronicities around you are happening. They're absolutely happening. So if you're not connecting with them, then you may want to pay attention to that, starting with just looking at, the time. So I'm going to give you a challenge here. If you look at the time right now at this moment that you're watching this, go Google the spirit numbers for the time, whatever time it is that you're watching this. And I'm going to guarantee you that there are going to be messages there for you. So for instance, if it's like 1:41 when you're watching this, go Google the spirit number or the, why am I calling it spirit number? Angel number, spiritual significance of 141. Go Google that, and I'm going to bet you, let me know in the comments if there's messages there for you, because I bet there is. So don't stop living your life because of someone else. So yeah, there's definitely this strong message here for someone, and you may even be like recovering and healing from some sort of setback in your relationships or a separation. But this is really that confirmation, because we're not even really talking about this. So some of you may be just applying this to your romantic situation. So this is definitely a really strong message for you, that confirmation of like, ultimately this is about you and your journey, and you realizing and remembering who you are and that you have everything within you. And anyone that doesn't respect that, appreciate that, celebrate that, is going away. And that's because they're, let me say this right, that's because better is coming towards you. I'm going to say it that way. Okay. All right. So yeah. Okay, wonderful. So I feel like this is a really great place to stop. So Scorpio, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful week.